and her values haven't changed, but the way to get there has. So I think that there's a way that she's kind of maybe centered.
So you're going to vote for her? You're voting for her?
I want to hear more. We're still a while out, but
I think she's always been moderate. And you and I have discussed this. Yeah. She is a former prosecutor. Prosecutors generally are not like into crime and they don't like criminals.
But that's one aspect.
But there are other aspects to her career.
Well, I think people think it's
sometimes. People evolve and grow. And the difference perhaps now is someone has actually admitted it without being afraid of saying, I thought that then, but this is what I think now and here's why.
And also she's allowed to do it now.
And that is something that everybody can recognize because everybody here has done that. So she's hitting on many, many levels, which is what you are all saying. And I also kind of feel she has always been who she was. She's never been, you can say a lot of things, you can never say she was not authentic.
I wonder if they had to pay Whoopi Goldberg to act like that. I mean, she's obviously campaigning for Kamala. And then the rest of the girls on the show are having little mild debates, and then she comes in and just says, you're right, everybody's right. As long as you're voting for Kamala, you're right. Because she clicks on so many levels, and she's never not been authentic. That last thing she said is the worst thing she said, because that's the problem with Kamala Harris's campaign, is that she's being questioned as far as her authenticity. She's for reparations, not for reparations. For fracking, not for fracking. She is a flip-flopper, there's no doubt. And it has nothing to do with her own personal choices. She was moved into this. When she first went out in that campaign in 2020 and it wiped out really bad, didn't go anywhere for her, the bottom line is she just didn't have a platform that nobody liked. She was anti-this and anti-that and trying to be far left. But if you're black and you hear about people being far left, some people will be looking at like far left. I don't look at Kamala Harris as far left, but that's because I'm black. It's hard to look at anybody as far left if you're black, unless it's somebody like Cornel West or Jill Stein or someone like that, because these other people who they call far left and the Republicans are running from them. Oh my gosh, she's so far left. She's just going to give it. They are far left when it comes to immigration and giving illegal immigrants driver's license. And when it comes to giving illegal immigrants housing and billions of dollars so that they can prop themselves up until they can get jobs and employment and self-sustain themselves. I get it. That's far left. But being for reparations or being for black people is even further left than that. Just so that you have an understanding. And this lady is on here being delusional and acting like Kamala Harris's whole existence has been this orchestrated, pragmatic way of thinking things out, and no, it hasn't. None of that is true. The woman is a flip-flopper. Her position is whatever it has to be for that moment, and she thinks she's got the beautiful words to fix it all, and she doesn't. And Whoopi Goldberg, I picked this segment because Whoopi Goldberg reminds me of all my Democratic friends who are like unreasonable. The ones who don't want to sit down and have a normal conversation, which is the majority of them, unfortunately. They're upset over the fact that somebody else thinks different than they do. They're upset over the fact that I can't see the good in Kamala Harris just because they could. They're upset over that fact. I run into that with the Trump people as well, but not as often, because Trump people tend to laugh at you if you don't support Trump, because they look at you like you don't know what the hell you're doing, and okay, see you in the White House. You know, they really believe they're going to win. But when you see people who get angry, it's because they lack confidence. They don't feel like their candidate is going to win, and they're pissed off about it, and they don't want no one going around saying nothing bad about her because someone else might listen. So they don't want to hear that stuff. And that's just Whoopi, man, a Democratic bully. And hopefully they'll hear him cancel that show because she's useless. Anybody gets that caught up in politics to where they're bringing people on the show and fighting and fussing with them over their personal beliefs, they need to go away. And with that, folks, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next Black Popcorn.